Hello and welcome back dear students to my class. Today I am going to discuss 3 long questions from the chapter Human Reproduction. Today's first question is describe the process of spermatogenesis with diagram. Answer. Spermatogenesis is the process of formation of sperm or male gamete in testes. Testes contain seminiferous tubules and the wall of these tubules contain diploid primordial germ cell where spermatogenesis takes place. Between the seminiferous tubules interstitial cells or Leydig cells are found that secrete a hormone called testosterone, responsible for the development of secondary sexual characters in male. The whole process begins during puberty. There are 2 steps in spermatogenesis. First one is formation of spermatids and the second one is spermiogenesis. Step 1. Formation of spermatids. It consists of 3 phases: multiplication phase, growth phase and maturation phase. Number 1. Multiplication phase. In multiplication phase, inside the seminiferous tubule, the diploid primordial germ cells repeatedly divides to form large number of diploid spermatogonia. Number 2. Growth phase. In growth phase, is diploid spermatogonium grows inside the seminiferous tubule and accumulates food for the next division. Now these are called primary spermatocytes and they are diploid. Number 3. Maturation phase. In maturation phase, is primary spermatocytes undergo first meiotic or meiosis division and produce 2 haploid secondary spermatocytes. These in turn undergo a quick second meiotic division to produce a total of 4 haploid spermatids. Step 2. Spermiogenesis. Spermiogenesis is the process in which spermatids undergo a series of changes to become sperm or spermatozoa. The changes are: number 1. The water content is reduced and nucleus shrinks. Number 2. Acrosome is formed at the nuclear head from the Golgi complex or body. Number 3. A middle piece is formed which is rich in mitochondria to produce enough energy for the movement of the sperm. Number 4. A long tail is formed to swim. And number 5. Shape of nucleus changes into an elongated structure. This figure represents the process of spermatogenesis from primordial germ cells of seminiferous tubules. Diploid spermatogonia are formed by mitosis division. Some spermatogonia grows in size by accumulating food material, and now they are called primary spermatocytes, and they are diploid. From primary spermatocytes, secondary spermatocytes are formed by meiosis division and chromosome number reduced to n. From secondary spermatocytes, 4 spermatids are formed by meiosis division. The spermatids after that undergo some changes and turns into mature sperms. These are mature sperms. Question number 2. Briefly describe the process of oogenesis. Answer. The process of formation of female gametes or ova or eggs in ovary is called oogenesis. Oogenesis consists of 3 phases. Maturation phase, growth phase, and multiplication phase. Number 1. Multiplication phase. Oogenesis starts by dividing diploid primary germ cells of the ovary. They multiply by repeated mitotic division to produce large number of diploid cells called oogonia. Number 2. Growth phase. In growth phase, the oogonium accumulates nutrient materials and grow in size. Now the cells are called primary oocytes and they are diploid. Number 3. Maturation phase. In maturation phase, each diploid primary oocyte undergoes meiotic cell division. The first division is unequal cytoplasmic division, resulting in the formation of secondary oocyte with large cytoplasmic content and a small cell called first polar body. Both the first polar body and the secondary oocyte are haploid. The secondary oocyte undergoes second meiotic division with an unequal cytoplasmic division and resulting in a large cell called oocyte and a second polar body. By this time, the first polar body divides mitotically into 2 equal secondary polar bodies. Thus, at the end, one large oocyte and 3 small cells, that is, polar bodies, are formed. Only the oocyte transforms into egg or ovum. This figure represents the process of oogenesis. In oogenesis, from gamete mother cells of ovary, diploid oogonia are formed by mitotic division. From these oogonia, one oogonium grows in size and called primary oocyte, and it is diploid. From primary oocyte, by meiosis division, one secondary oocyte and one polar body is formed. Again through meiosis division, from the secondary oocyte, one ovum and one second polar body is formed. In the meantime, From the first polar body, two third polar bodies are formed. Further, except the ovum, all three polar bodies are destroyed. The last question is, describe the structure of ovum or egg. Answer. Egg is round and non-motile. It has a protective membrane all around called vitelline membrane. Food reserve in the form of yolk granules accumulate in the cytoplasm. The nucleus is located usually at one end called animal pole. The opposite pole is called vegetal pole. The egg of oviparous animal, that is, egg-laying animal, possesses larger egg with large amount of yolk. For example, egg of birds. But in viviparous animals, that is, non-egg-laying animals, eggs are very small and sometimes microscopic. For example, human. Types of eggs. On the basis of amount of yolk present, the eggs are of three types. Number 1. Microlacetale or oligolacetale egg. Yolk amount is very less. Sometimes it contains so little that they are often called alacetale. Number 2. Mesolacetale egg. In mesolacetale egg, yolk amount is moderate. Number 3. Macrolacetale egg. In macrolacetale egg, amount of yolk is enormous. For example, egg of birds, reptiles, etc. On the basis of distribution of yolk, the eggs are classified into three types. Number 1. Homolacetale or isolacetale egg. In these eggs, yolk is evenly distributed throughout the cytoplasm. Number 2. Telolacetale eggs. In these eggs, yolk occupies a major part in concentrated in vegetal pole. Yolk occupies a major part and is concentrated in vegetal pole. Number 3. Centrolacetale egg. In these eggs, yolk is concentrated in the center of the egg. That's it for today's video. Thank you.